Oh, this is not science. Right, where are we then? We have two basically identical bows. Um, they're both they both originated out at £70 at 32 inches. They've now been upped, and they're both pulling virtually exactly 70 at 28 inches. And they were identically adjusted, and but one has the homemade quick throw on string, and one has a proper bowstring on there. Now I want to see the difference in speed. Now I'm shooting here towards there, that bit there, which is about I think from this thing to there is about 37 yards. It doesn't matter, the distance doesn't really matter. What we're going to do is I'm going to stand in exactly the same spot, shoot exactly the same arrows, brand new, straight out the box arrows, not particularly heavy, so they should shoot quite quickly. And we can then slow the film down and then do work out which bow is releasing these arrows fastest. I mean, the proper you'd expect the proper bowstring to win every time. Okay, so I just want to see what the difference is. After which we will take these arrows. I've marked two of them with some insulation tape so we know the difference between the two, and I can shoot over a distance to see if there's any loss or any major loss in distance from the bit of paracord to the proper bowstring. Okay, here what I'll be doing is taking from the noise from the release to the noise when it gets back here thing. So you can't measure the speed properly because the noise has to travel back from the target to here anyway. So there's no measurement of speed here. It's just which one is fastest. That's all. You can tell that. Now, I set my line here, and you can hear the rain's coming down, and I will put my foot on the front of there, and we shall see. The draw I'm going to do is going to be just my standard draw, and I will try to do exactly the same for everything. So I'm trying not to give any bias or anything like that. Anyway, here we go. That's one. Should have got that one all right. Put on. Two. Let's try this one now. Hopefully this rain won't go in too far. One. Two. And there you go. That's all four arrows done. And we will listen to those and stretch the time out and see which one's the fastest and which one's slowest. We are now going to go down to another marsh and shoot some distance. Right, here we are in typical British weather in the rain, and I'm just going to do up the way up here, two shots off of each bow to see how far we can get. The proper string, I'm using the black with the black tape on it, and I will let that one go first now. So we can go. so we've gone there, exactly the same spot. Okay, that's those two. Let's see how these two go. But we'll see who's the same. Oh, so no, let's keep that bow. Keep that bow, keep that bow, keep that bow. Right, here we go. And again. Full tilt. And that's it. Okay, so we leave those here. And right, here we go. We have 4 arrows. Really quite close. Now, the first one is black tape. There we go. That's off the thing. That's the second one is the not black tape. And these two are, that's the black tape. And that's not the black tape. So we'd have to call that an absolute draw. And I'm going to walk back and see how we get on. Okay, I'm going to count the steps. Right, conclusions. Paracord versus bowstring. As you see, I put it through not rigorous tests or anything like that. These are sort of like fairly simple tests. Basically, only 4 arrows, all exactly the same, identical arrows. When I did the shot, the target match shooting, I've measured, as you see previous back in the video, I measured the times on those, and apart from a few milliseconds either side, which could have been a margin of error from my behalf, easy margin of error, they were identical. And same with the range shooting. It was 220 paces from the furthest one to the thing, about 222, I think, if I got to the exact point where I picked my thing up, which is probably getting on for 200 yards, which is quite a good shot, really quite a good length. They all fell within 6 to 8 feet of each other. You know, the distance between the distance out between the thing was about 6 foot, and the width was about 8 foot. So, you know, they all landed much of a muchness. So, conclusion: Paracord in this instance is just as good as a proper bowstring. There's nothing in it. So all you sort of purists out there say, you have a really good bowstring, it goes much faster. Apparently not. Apparently not. Anyway, peace and love, people. And enjoy your shooting.